E equals MC squared. Excellence every day equals motivation times cooperation and commitment. You know, it's also about doing a little celebrating. The MTSS team is very proud of how hard you are working in Einstein time, and we want you to take a moment to create yourself a little celebration chart. So that is what you're going to do right now. Go to your Google Docs, press Create, and choose Spreadsheet. We're going to name this spreadsheet Einstein Celebration, and then add your name. And say OK. In A1, I want you to write Einstein time, tab, the skill you just did for the month of October was inferencing, tab, and in C1, cause and effect will be next for those of you who need the reading skill. And then in D1, I just want you to put December skill, and then January skill. I want you to keep going until you hit May skill. Pause the video until you have all those in, and then get your cursor back to A2, and I'll start there in just a minute. All right, in A2, I want you to write pre-test, and in A3, I want you to write post-test. Make sure you do some capitalizing. Then, the teacher who is in your room can tell you by looking at the MTSS groupings what your inferencing pre-test and post-test scores were. So if they haven't given those to you already, please have them look them up and type those scores in. I'm going to pretend my inferencing pre-test score was a 3 and that I got an 8 on the post-test. And then you all just took a cause and effect pre-test, and my pre-test score was a 6. I made those numbers up. You get your scores in, pause the recording, and then come back right here, and I'll show you what we're going to do with them. Okay, so now that you have your scores in, I want you to click and hold your click in A1. That was click and hold. Drag all the way across to May skill and down through I3, so it's highlighted just like mine is. And then you can let go of your mouse. This symbol, which stands for Insert Chart, should be somewhere up here. If you don't see it, then there's probably an arrow at the end down here. Just click on the arrow for more, and then you will see Insert Chart. Click on Insert Chart. We're going to make a bar chart, so if it doesn't, well, let's make a switch first. Right here where it says switch rows and columns, tell it to do that. Then I bet you bar will come up as a choice. Click on bar graph. Then I want you to go to customize. And this chart title is Einstein time. Then I want you to scroll down. See where it says axis horizontal? That's this axis down here. Title is score. See how the word score showed up here? Then I want you to go to horizontal and change it to left vertical. And I want you to write skill. And see how it's labeling that these are all your different skills. Once you've done that, you can say insert. And then I'm just going to pick it up. If you put your hand up here, pick it up, pull it down here a little ways. And now, every time we do a skill, we'll put our pre-test and our post-test in, and it will automatically update your chart, and you can celebrate your growth. Even if your growth is only 1 point, it's still a celebration. If your growth is a lot of points, it's still a celebration. Once you have this Einstein chart created, I want you to share that chart with your homeroom teacher. Did you catch that? Not who you're sitting in Einstein with, but with your homeroom teacher. Share that, do share, and put in your homeroom teacher in there. So if you're Jenny Barkema, you better be picking Mrs. Kroll. And there's several others. Okay, that's all you had to get done.